Welcome back. The problem today is we need to find x is under factorial of x smaller than 2 power of x, and x is a positive integer. Now let's get started. Okay, so because the x is the positive integer, so when the factorial of x, it will be have the 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied until x. So the number of factor is we have the x factor. And on the right hand side, we have 2 power of x. That is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. And the number 2 here is x. So we can say that on the left hand side, the number of factor is x, and on the right hand side, the number of a factor also equal to x. Now, that is the first identifies. Move to the next. We will check case by case. First one, in case x equal to 1, so if x equals to 1, this means on the left hand side, 1 factorial of 1 should smaller than 2 power 1. That's correct. And if x equal to 2, then factorial of 2 smaller than 2 power 2. That's correct too. This is 2 and this is 4. And next is x equal to 3. So factor of 3 smaller than 2 power of 3. This is 6 and this is 8. That's correct. Now let's move to the next. And if x equal to 4, then on the left hand side that factor of 4 equal to 24. Now we see the difference. The 2 power of 4 equal to 16. So now the left hand side would be greater than the right hand side. Then if we try another x value again, then x equal to 5. Then the left hand side should be equal to 120. That's a factor of 5. And on the right hand side, that's a 2 power of 5 equal to 32. Obviously, 120 greater than 32. Now we back to the first assumption. That's on the left hand side, the number of factor is x. That's the left hand side. And on the right hand side, the number of 2 also equal to x. And now above explanation, you can see that if x equal to 1, 2, or 3, then this is correct. But if x greater than 4, greater or equal than 4, this inequality is not correct anymore. So, and then if x greater than 4, it means in the left hand side, it will contain the factor 4. See here, the factor 4 here should be here. And on the right hand side, should be rewrite like this. 2 power of x equal to 2 power of x minus 2 multiplied by 2 power of 2 equal to 4 multiplied by 2 power of x minus 2. So simplify both sides. That should be 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5, because we simplify 4 here. Then it should be 6 and continue to x. On the right hand side, it should be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, and the number of 2 here is x minus 2, and the number of factor here should be x minus 1 because we remove 4 here. So, and let me rewrite. Okay, so on the left hand side I see x minus 1, and on the right hand side I see x minus 2. But you can notice that the first factor here is 1, so it doesn't matter if we remove it or keep it, so we just remove it. If we remove it, it should be from 2 to x, so the factor here should be x minus 2. And x minus 2 will be equal to the factor on the right hand side, that x minus 2. So when you see now, you compare 1 by 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. So keep going like that. You can see the right hand side obviously greater than the left hand side by this way. It means if x greater than 3 or x greater or equal to 4, there is no value for this inequality. So the inequality is correct always is x belong to 1, 2, or 3. So that is the final answer. Thank you. See you later. Bye.